Leinier, it was a fantastic game. We were all extolling the virtues of your moves. Moves like rook to d2, that one we loved. Certainly, queen back to e1, juicy. I know you probably wanted to sacrifice a piece and go boom, boom, boom and guarantee the brilliancy prize for yourself, but you must be proud of this game.
Yeah, I'm obviously very, very happy with this game. It's not every day, obviously, that you win such a game against a guy like Maxime. So, yeah, I'm very happy. So he went for this line, which it's very, very dangerous for black. And then I got a very promising position, but rook d2 was, I think, the key move, because other moves.
Let's take a look at the screen.
We can just show some lines to show.
By the way, when were you out of book? Your own sense of theory?
I mean, I knew that this line is it's super tricky for black. This is the whole queen a4, bc4, because of this queen e4, very important move, intermediate. Because if I go bishop c2 immediately, then he has queen c6. But queen e4 is very strong. Yeah, bishop c2, queen c6 is fine for black. But after queen e4, I mean, I knew that this was already tricky for black. Maybe he had to play queen e8, but instead of queen d7. But it feels like an impossible move to play in a game if you don't know. I'm not sure if it's holding for black. But queen d7 certainly more natural. And after hg. I thought he would take on e4 and then go for this endgame, which is also very unpleasant for black, like queen takes e4, g takes f7, and then rook f7, bishop takes e4. And this is, yeah, because if rook g7, there is g6 and bishop d5. So black is still in deep trouble here. But
let's point out this line for our viewers, please.
Yeah, if hg, bishop d5, and black cannot play king f8 because of mate.
Nasty line. So you still had some play, clearly, in this position.
Yes.
That he would have to worry about. So he went instead for the mating attack and forced you to find some great moves.
Yeah, hg, queen f4, queen e5, queen h4, and here it looks, of course, very promising, but also black is getting some counterplay with rook c5 and rook b8. So initially I was thinking rook h2, for example, and then black goes, yeah, just to show some line, rook c5, rook h1, there's rook takes g5, and black escapes, and f4, there's rook g1. So, yeah, f4 here, and then rook b8, b3. I thought c takes b3. Now if ab, rook a5, so bishop takes. And then black has rook takes b3, ab, and rook a5. Try then queen a1, and if rook a2 here, then already after queen c3, black has counterplay. So this was the line that I was trying to make work. I was trying also rook h3 and so on, but when I considered the move rook d2, I immediately realized that in this last line, the rook on h1 is perfect, and the rook on d2. Then I have rook a2 at the end of the line, and it's an important difference. So, for example, yeah, I play rook d2. If he goes for rook c5, then f4. This was the game. He played f6, but if he goes rook b8, then I go b3, and cb, bishop takes, and now if rook takes b3, ab, rook a5, I have rook a2, and it's obviously much better to have my rook on h1 than on d1. So I'm ready to play queen h7 if the queen leaves, and this is winning. So this was the main.
This guy's good.
This was
That's
the main
exactly
thing.
right. That was the exact reasons why rook d2 was better than rook h2.
Yeah, and then
Nice.
f6. I also was thinking about it, but it looks so bad that I mean it should be winning here in more than one way. I found this queen e1, which I thought was also pretty nice, and also rook h6 important because rook h8, queen takes wasn't that clear. I mean maybe it's winning, but yeah, queen takes, and if queen e6, king g7.
And we were speculating on this line as well, but a lot of work ahead.
Yeah, takes, king takes, and if queen d6, rook c8, then maybe it should be winning, but there's no need to go for this if I have a move like rook h6.
Sorry, your main move here,
You said
Leinier,
rook
was
takes and queen d6 is met by rook
Yeah,
c8.
I was thinking takes, king takes, queen takes d6, but rook c8 and
rook c8. Thank you.
right,
Sorry.
yeah,
Yes.
and there's some work to do here.
Still work. Got it. But rook h6 is
Yeah, rook
much
h6 is very
simpler.
strong, and then I was kind of hoping for. I mean, white is winning. I saw it, but I was hoping for something like queen f7 instead, or queen d7, and I was going to play rook takes g6, bishop g7, rook takes g7.
See, that would have
So
guaranteed
maybe-
you the brilliancy prize right there.
Well,
the
but
vote
maybe-
would have been done.
Maybe,
This is what
maybe the
this-
fact that I'm showing all the lines now. would-
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah,
we'll
queen-
include that in the consideration. Yes, the
For
judges
business
will take that
reasons.
into consideration. Yes, absolutely. That's a good point.
You see how he threw that in?
he's just playing.
That's a 2800 material type of comment.
I like
That's
that.
what
I
I'm
like
talking
that.
about.
No,
Nice, we
great,
like
great game. Very satisfying. You must be very satisfied now. You've leapfrogged him. You're +2. Just an amazing position in the tournament.
Yeah, it's great. So we still have, of course, half of the tournament to go, but it's definitely a very nice position to be in.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on a beautiful performance indeed. One that's definitely going to get consideration for the Brilliancy Prize, and get your rest and play some more like this. So there'll be no doubt that you'll win it.
I'll try. Thank you.
Thank you, Leinier.